Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome to ICT Year 5. Previously, we've started this unit about algorithms and we've had a definition. The definition was not so quite clear, so in this lesson I want to come up with a more simple definition for algorithms. So let's consider algorithms or define algorithms as set of rules, steps and instructions. Yeah? So whenever someone asks you or whenever you're thinking what are algorithms, you just answer with it's a set of rules, steps and instructions. What is the meaning of set? It means group. It means group, right? So it's group of steps, rules and instructions, just like the flowchart that I showed you in the previous lesson. This is step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, step number 4. And what is the rule? The rule is that you cannot do one before the other, right? It has to go 1 and then 2 and then 3. You cannot do 5 and then come back to 4, right? So those are the rules. Those are what they mean by rules. Yeah, you cannot wear your shoes and then put on the socks. You would be wearing your socks on top of your shoes and that would look ridiculous, right? And then we've learned about the insertion sorting, how computers use insertion sorting to organize data in their memory. The data could be images, pictures, videos, documents, whatever content that you have. In today's lesson, we're going to learn a new type of algorithm and it's called selection sorting. The thing about selection sorting is that it's way cooler and much easier than the previous one, insertion sorting. Insertion sorting is actually called an expensive one. Okay, I'm gonna look that up for a second. Yeah, it's very expensive. So in selection sorting, this is insertion sorting, and insertion sorting is it takes a lot of effort for the computer to move one item at a time through a whole list. So we call this type expensive, right? But this one, the selection sorting, is very easy. We've got the steps right here. Find the biggest flower, that's number 1. Find the biggest flower and put it at the top of the list. Yeah? And then find the next biggest flower and put it second on the list. Keep going until you have sorted all the flowers. It's very simple, right? So I'm going to use the same system that I had last time with the same list, list A and list B. And let's get started. The first step is find the biggest flower. Could you locate the biggest flower? A, B, C, D or E? Well, I think it's B, right? Find the biggest flower and then find the biggest flower and put it at the top of the list. Find the biggest flower and put it at the top of the list. Now next, find the next biggest flower and put it second on the list. Which is the next biggest flower? D, right? So find the next biggest flower and put it second on the list. And so on. The third biggest flower, the fourth biggest flower, and then this is the smallest flower right here. Oh my god, that was so quick, right? In the previous typing in the previous type of algorithms, it took us a lot of time to organize the flowers, but this one is like so easy. Let me start again. The first step is find the biggest flower. Done. Put it at the top of the list. Done. Find the second biggest flower. Done. Put it second. Done. And so on. Third, fourth and fifth. Yeah, very easy. Let me move them a little bit so that you guys can see them. This type of sorting algorithm is called selection sorting. Okay guys, remember that because there will be an assessment about this. This type is called selection sorting and the steps are: find the biggest flower and put it at the top of the list. Find the next biggest flower and put it second on the list. Keep going until you have sorted all the flowers. Okay, this was on the book page number 44, and on page number 45 you'll have this amazing activity. I want you guys to practice this activity using both algorithms. The first one is insertion sorting and selection sorting for every group of the following. Okay, so this is the first list. Okay, this is the second list, and this is the last list. Okay, the trick in this activity is that the first list you're going to arrange them by size. Okay, so if we were using the selection sorting, we're going to choose E and then C, because E is the biggest, right, and C is the second biggest, right, and then D, A, and B, right, sorry, this is B and this is D, right. Again, on the second list we're going to arrange them with the same, the biggest and all the way to the smallest. So in this list, the second list we're going to arrange them using the size, yeah. But there's something different about the third list. The third list, there is no big or small, there is no size. It says, can you selection sort this list by hotness, meaning that you have to find the hottest item and then move on to the coolest item, or the most cold item, yeah. So let's do this, or shall I leave you guys to do it by yourself? I think it's best that you guys do all of these on your book and think of use both algorithms, the insertion sorting and the selection sorting. Well, that is it for this lesson. In today's lesson we learned about the selection sorting, and in the next lesson we're going to learn about bubble sort. Yeah, I know, even when just pronouncing the name, it feels that it's going to be fun, and trust me, it is bubble sorting. And why did they name it bubble sorting? That is it for this lesson. I hope you guys understood everything. If you have any question, please do send me in the comments section using the add button. Till I see you in the next lesson, you guys take good care. Bye.